Now, how would you describe the artwork you've done or that you do? I know it's resin, usually over wood or on wood. Is that how do you
Yes.
describe it?
It's resin.
Yeah.
Um so usually I do it on top of wood, or I can like make molds with it, which
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple, but I don't do that as much because the wood's
Uh-huh.
sort of bigger with serving boards and whatnot. But yeah, it's just resin with
Uh-huh.
pigment and
And how did you first get
waves.
started with it, or even decide? Because it seems to me like most people like paint or they draw. Like to do the type of artwork you do, like I haven't seen much of that type of
Right.
art. So like, how did you even get introduced to that?
So what how it actually started
Uh-huh.
is I really love resin tables.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's sort of how I got introduced to it. And then I went to school at UC Berkeley for a couple years before we moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got engaged, I wanted to like preserve my engagement flowers,
Mm-hmm.
which I've seen with resin.
I
So
actually saw the picture on your Instagram.
yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it started, was that.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, this is really fun.
Uh-huh.
And so when we moved up here, I had no life and no friends and no job, and I wasn't in school. So I started
Uh-huh.
really getting into
Uh-huh.
it, and that's just how it started. I just what I don't I think I just started I saw waves before, and so I wanted to try it
Uh-huh.
and figured it out pretty quick
And
and
did you watch
went
like
with it.
YouTube videos, like tutorials, or?
No, there's not really. The only place that I could actually find like how to
Uh-huh.
was other people who do it, but you had to pay for it.
Oh, really?
And so I never did that because it was more just for fun.
Uh-huh.
And so I just watched them and sort of played with
Uh-huh.
like different resins, different pigments, and different like heat guns,
Now I saw
hair
there was
dryers.
one specific resin that you said you like. It started with a T or
Total
something.
boat.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so what makes that one better or your preferred one to use over the other ones?
Um, I like how long it takes to dry.
Uh-huh.
It has like a longer, and it's also I use tabletop resin opposed to like there's a bunch of different types.
Uh-huh.
And I like that one.
Uh-huh.
It just makes the best cells, really. Makes
Okay.
the best looking waves.